Hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'm finally back to where I was a long time ago. When I say a long time, I mean like a week ago. But we've finally got everything up and running. We are no longer stuck in the sort of like what's going on limbo that we were before, and we can finally get back to where we left off. No, I'm very happy with how things turned out, although one thing that I'm not super happy about is how expensive everything ended up being. But we'll get to that in a bit. First things first, let's go ahead and set ourselves up with a probably very familiar looking setup. Here we go. And actually, I think I am going to... We're gonna go with something familiar. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Kind of. No, I think the Hope Robe is the way to go. Because I want to more or less roll with... Oh, pardon me. I want to more or less roll with something that I know, because it's been a while. I haven't been practicing, mostly because I haven't had a computer. And I don't know if this is still the case, so you guys let me know if this is true or not, but does the Switch version still stutter randomly? Because that's something that really threw me off about the Switch version, is that it had a bad tendency to stutter. I don't know if it still does that or not. If it does, then we've got a problem. If it doesn't, then I don't know, I'm just being particular for no reason. Alright, so we've got ourselves a wide spread of elements. I think that's going to look good. And we'll be doing this the usual way, with the retro floor plan, because even though I'm out of practice, I'm still going to be representing this the same way I always do. And yeah, we'll just go. Sound good? Sounds good. Oh, Atlas at stage 3. Maybe I shouldn't have just gone. Well, you know, I signed myself up for that. So if I end up losing there, I only have myself to blame. But we are going to do our best to not lose there. So, how exactly did the whole like new computer process go? Well, admittedly, it didn't go as smoothly as I thought it would. I put together my previous rig with some help from some friends. Let's just say for various reasons, some of those friends aren't available anymore. So I tried to do it myself with as much wherefore as I could muster. And essentially trying to do it from memory and from what I've been learning. Let's just say that didn't go as well as I would have liked, and when I finished putting it together, lo and behold, there were things that didn't work. Namely, the thing wouldn't switch on. So I decided to bring it in for a professional look. Turns out that 1, my wiring was a mess, but 2, and probably more importantly... hold on, do I want the anchor or the tiny crocodile? I think tiny crocodile heart is what we go with. Upgrade that. I don't know if I want Obsidian Cascade or not. I might take it just to max out the Captain's Ring. But I want to see what else is available in the rest of the shops. But it turns out that wasn't the only problem. If it was just the wiring, I might have been able to figure that out on my own, given enough time and patience. But another part of the problem is that I also managed to damage the motherboard and the CPU when I went to put them together. So that's not just an oopsie, that's like a huge oopsie. That's a very expensive oopsie. Now, fortunately, they were able... Oh, that hurt. Sorry, I'm still reeling from the tailbone. You know, the spill that I took. But... Unfortunately, they were willing to exchange the motherboard at no cost to me. The CPU, on the other hand, well, that was user error, and, well, they weren't willing to pay for that. And yes, I did ask. So a few mistakes and a couple of problems later. One of those problems being that my Windows key got deactivated as when I went to change over the hard drives. So I had to purchase a new copy of Windows. So yay for me. All in all, this ended up being a very expensive lesson in, you know, learn what you're doing. So I paid a pretty hefty idiot tax to get this thing up and running, but now that it is, I gotta say, I really am enjoying how it's running. I've been doing some practice on Dead Cells, and I've got to say, the game runs smooth like butter. And now I'm trying out this game. Now, for what it's worth, I know that the GPU that I went with isn't exactly top of the line, but I also didn't have a huge amount of money to spend on it, so I ended up going with the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070. Which, in comparison to the 1060 I was running before, still a huge upgrade. And because there were a few things that were on special, I decided to go with a upgraded type of RAM. And I now, instead of 16 gigabits of RAM, have 32. Which, yeah, I know that's overkill for what I'm using the computer for. But I mean, anything that's worth doing is worth overdoing, so... You know, I personally see no problem with that. Okay, good doctor is there. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do then is we're going to give her Tidal Blast, plus that'll give us some more health. And the healthcare card, which makes potions really cheap. Alright, so now we can afford the Tidal Blast upgrade. And I probably should get Twin Turbine, but I think I want these two things. We'll definitely grab that. Don't know how long we'll need it for, but we have it. That's the important part. Now, obviously, I'm not necessarily showing off about my build, because I know that there are way stronger builds out there. Hell, some of y'all might even have a stronger build than mine. But, I mean, I'm happy with it. It's definitely an improvement to what I had before, and that's all I really care about. Flame Breath. It's a freebie, I'll take it, but, you know, not necessarily anything that's going to necessarily win me the run. Still, it's nice to have another offensive option. What do we have here? Ooh, Horsehead. Alright, well we may be back for the Equestria Cap. I don't have a lot of movement-based things, so the soccer cleats aren't gonna help. Go away. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so now let's look and see if there's... Okay, so I might want that for Atlas. Okay, that was a gigantic mess. There we go, that's looking better. Yeah, I don't exactly know how I managed to aggro two groups of enemies at once, but that was an unpleasant surprise that really kind of threw things off. And now the stupid nitroglycerin barrels. Did I mention that I'm a little out of practice just because I haven't been able to play very much? Well, we're in trouble, so I'm gonna grab that. I'll also grab that. Alright, I don't mean to be so quiet. It's just that I'm kind of getting kicked around a little bit, and I'm trying to focus on not losing run. Okay, I don't really have anything I want to purchase for you. That having been said, I could purchase that and trade it to Nocturne, see if I can't get a couple of really good things. What the hell? Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Alright, well, that's could have worked out better. Okay, those probably aren't going to help. Matter of fact, that won't help at all. Wait, how exactly did that just dissipate into nothing? And now I'm a little annoyed. Oh, what I wouldn't give for the Conqueror's helmet right now. I just know that that's what's going to cause this run to keel over. Frankly, you guys know it too. You know how dangerous those Earth Knights are on level 3. And real honestly, it looks like we might not even make it that far. Alright, what do we got over here? Okay, I want that, and I do want that as well, but, you know, gotta wait. Okay, I'm getting a little tired of you guys. And not seeing anything here that's going to be that useful. Well, maybe Vortex Veil, but let's wait and see how much money I end up having in the long run. Ooh. Yeah, so there's another problem that I'm having today, which is, so I had mentioned before that I had recently gotten a really bad case of norovirus from a local restaurant. And I got over that, and now it feels like I'm having another stomach problem coming up. So kind of. Storm Draft, yeah, we'll take that over Flame Breath. Trying to debate if I want to pick up another potion. Kinda want to save it. Pardon me. So yeah, I've been having really bad stomach problems, which, you know, when you're a delivery driver, you know you don't have a ton of choices as to what you can do about that. All right, now we get to the part that's going to probably kick my ass. Interesting things there, but nothing that I think is going to help that much. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but my stomach is absolutely not happy with me right now. Ooh, Sleepy Thunderstone. Alright, so I'll probably come back for this in a bit. I know that the jewelry box will synergize nicely with Jade's chakra locket. Get away from me! Stormdraft is definitely getting the job done, and I can very much appreciate that. I do not feel confident enough to take Double Trouble. Apologies to those of you who want me to take it. It's just right now I have a pretty good idea of how that's going to work out. Also, it was brought up that someone was very interested in seeing what the load times were going to look like on this game after the upgrades. So, let me know what you think. Is this living up to expectations? Personally, I'm very happy with how things have turned out. I am not happy with how much it cost, but I'm well aware that I needed to pay an idiot tax on this. But it did also teach me a valuable lesson. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do... kind of risk it a little bit. But I mean, that's very much part of the reason why I took the tiny crocodile heart early on. That should hopefully tide us over. I don't think there's anything else I want to pick up. No, not from there. So I think while we have cheap potions, I might as well just do that. I can live without the Sleepy Thunderstone. Heck. There we go. Ooh, 3 per Chaos Gem? That's beautiful. And that's making me think I don't need that, so I'll go grab the Sleepy Thunderstone after all. Yeah, I'd say the load times are very much improved. Singing Bowl. I'll have a look at that at the end. I may very well come back to that. May very well come back to that at the end of the floor. And there you go. That is about the horror show I was expecting. Alright, so that cheap potion is going to come in helpful. Matter of fact, I might as well just grab it now. Ooh, robe upgrade. Yeah, why not? Okay. Liking how this build is going so far. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Cyclone Boomerang is good, but I don't think I necessarily need to pick that up right now. Although maybe I should. Over Obsidian Cascade? Yeah, I think so. Ow. Alright, you know what? I had that coming. And that's pretty much the entire floor. I think I've gotten everything that I wanted. Unless there's a relic that... I mean, Journal of Midas would have been way more helpful earlier in the run. Go ahead and get rid of that. Grab the singing bowl. No thank you to the Permafrost cube, but, you know, it's nice. Probably would have taken it if I had the Hunter Stiletto. Get that Hunter Satchel going, but as of right now, nah. Okay, there. Actually beat him. To some of you, that probably doesn't come as a surprise, but considering how much trouble I get myself into fighting Atlas on high level, that should not come as a surprise. Rather, it comes as a surprise to me. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Ignore me, I'm an idiot. Oh, hello. There's absolutely no need for it, but screw it, I got it. There we go. Eh. No, go away. Owie. Ooh, lame. And there we go. First game back on the new computer, and 1 victory. Very nice. I am happy to be able to show you a good-looking victory on the new rig. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's nice to be back after such a long hiatus. I'm very much thinking that this computer will definitely be a big thing for me, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the improved performance as well. As per usual, I thank you for coming over here and spending some of your free time with me. As per usual, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share the video with people, because YouTube expects an awful lot out of you in order to let them know that they like my content, or anyone's content for that matter. But yeah, this has been a fun run, and I look forward to bringing you more, including, when we finally get around to it, the lightning aspects Arcana Spotlight. So, you have my thanks, and I will be catching you guys next time. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and bye-bye, everybody.